In your presentation, you're really highlighting some really tremendously large differences in value between the high end and the low end of progeny. What are some of the tools that producers should take a look at in order to try to capture some of those higher end values and higher end net profits?
Well, I think right off the bat, when you can use a fixed time AI program and access to the best genetics in the world at a very minimal cost, that's number one step. If you're going to make improvements quickly, put the best bulls in there that you can possibly do. From a standpoint, there's also a lot of risk management in that. You know your outcome when you put that in there. So, and then as you make your cattle better, you need to own them longer. You need to capitalize on the value you created. You can't just hand that off to somebody without at least a significant premium for doing all the work.
You mentioned fixed time AI. How much time does that really take? Could you elaborate a little bit for our viewers on that area?
Well, for us, when we broke that down to 3 trips through the chute on the cows, with just 2 people in labor, we were just 10 minutes per cow. And I know when you get in South Dakota and some bigger bunches and some very professional guys, that's going to get even less. So when you're talking about a labor standpoint, fixed time AI is probably labor's almost an inconsequential cost in there. Now, you have to do it when you need to do it. It's timely, but it's so easy to do.
The data behind the cattle that we can communicate to our buyers or use for our own decisions, how much more value is that to us as compared to maybe 20 years ago?
It's an incredible value right now. When you sit there and look at differences, as we pointed out, from as much as $700 and $800 an animal in the same management, in the same pasture with the same outputs, we've got to have that data. Our resources are limited and expensive. We've got to have that data to go back and say who's making us money, who's not, and we can't do that by just looking at them.